I still have memories from ages 3 and 4 reaching down to my parents from the hospital bed. The bed then had bars to keep the toddlers safe. I had a mask on my face. It was a nebulizer. I grew up with asthma, and it was ultimately fitness that saved my life. Here's the episode on getting to know us. Woo! Yes! Woo! My name's Lydia Ward. I am now a personal trainer, and I tell all of my clients, work out like your life depends on it, because it does. I'm 5'1", 109, and haven't grown since 7th grade. Come on, I'll tell you more about myself. Hey, do you guys think this is electric?
Hi, I'm Randy Burke. You probably recognize me from such incredible physical feats as
my life.
How did I begin this physical fitness endeavor? This incredible fitness endeavor? Oh! How did I begin this incredible fitness endeavor? My parents, of course. Both of whom were competitive swimmers. So, of course, I was a competitive swimmer. But once I mastered that, I moved on to playing my hand in baseball. Once that was too easy, I moved on to recreational gymnastics, which also was too easy, and that swiftly got me invited into the world of competition. This is where I spent the next 8 years of my life losing what little social life I had. Though it was hard not being able to hang out with friends after school and being the shortest kid in the entire school until the end of high school, it did teach me a lot about dedication, motivation, and the skills and knowledge to use my body pretty much any way I want.
I grew up in upstate New York, and I played soccer. PYS, that is, Plattsburgh Youth Soccer. Ever since I was a kid. I loved it. I played every season, indoor, outdoor, and then I coached 3 seasons. After coaching soccer, I went to the World Fitness Association in Florida, where I graduated in 2013, master's program for personal training. Once I graduated the World Fitness Association in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, I moved to Yuma, Arizona, where I was personal training at the Yuma Fight Academy, World Gym, and 4th Ave Gym. World Gym is where I first started fitness modeling. I then left Arizona and I moved to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. There, I was a celebrity trainer at Equinox, West Hollywood, and it was amazing. I also did Fitness by the Sea.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, got hit chest. Any way you can. My obsession with Jim Carrey and with Batman ultimately started my superhero lifestyle, and that led me to learning various forms of physical and acting training. So I moved to New York City, and then ultimately Los Angeles, California, where I worked at Equinox West Hollywood and met the love of my life, the ultimate Jim Carrey lover and comedian, Lydia Ward.
And here we are now in Las Vegas, Nevada. Subscribe at the bottom. Subscribe at the bottom. Subscribe at the bottom. Subscribe at the bottom.